the school where the kids were in the college admissions scandal? Yes.
All right, we are live. Hey, Nikki, are you ready for your haircut? So Nikki is all dry now, washed and dried, ready for the haircut. And if you notice here, look how soft she is. Soft and silky and all combed out, fluffy. So once you get to this point here, that's why the prep and the bath, doing all of that, every step builds, it helps build upon the next, well, helps set up the next. So every step is building upon the last step. And once you get to this point here, because you have a nice strong foundation from a good bath and a good prep, a good wash and dry, now you can literally stumble on a good haircut, I mean, yeah, there is a lot of skill involved, scissor control, shear control, but once the hair is nice and clean and soft like this, I mean, the haircut pretty much takes care of itself. So let's go ahead and get this haircut going. Let me see here if I can. There we go. Okay. All right. So first, what I'm gonna do first is over a 10 blade, right? The Oster 10 blade. I'm gonna use a wall stainless steel 2 comb, which is 3/8 of an inch or 10 millimeters. So this is pretty short. So a lot of times when owners say, I want my dog short but not too short, but short. That's exactly how they say it too. I want my dog short but not too short, but short. That usually means a 2 comb, is what I found out. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's right. Alrighty. It would help if I plugged it in. Alrighty. Okay. Here we go. So we want to comb up a little bit. Get all the hair standing up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go short here in the neck and chest. Oh, wait, look at that. Look at that. Another bundle of... So anyways. Wow. From there. See, wow, look at that. You can still, even after all of that combing and everything, you can still get some more. So anyways, so that's why you can never do enough combing. Okay, but anyways, so because she's such a big girl and she's so long, I'm gonna try to shorten up here and here in the back. So that's why I'm gonna do the shortest length on the front and the back and the chest. So it's just right here. Just right here. See that? So that way, now her neckline, and her chest is nice and short, and it's nice and popped out. That way, when you look at her this way, it's gonna be a nice and tight right there. And then we're gonna do the same in the back. There we go. So same thing in the back. Oh, girl. Comb up here. There we go. So, see here, let me bring this over. So see here on the back? So what we've done is just tightened everything up back here. See that? Nice and tight. So it's nice and tight and short. So when you look back here now we have a nice, tight line right there, right? And on here, she's nice and tight. So now we've literally shortened her up. See that? So that she doesn't look as long. So, okay. So now that we have the front and the back set, right? So now that we have that kind of boxed in. What I'm gonna do now is take the one comb and blend everything in with the one comb. This is one size longer than the size I just did. This is 13 millimeters, so 3 millimeters longer. So now, I'm gonna comb up. There we go. So, I almost messed up. I don't want to go in here on the back of the neck here because then it's going to make it look really weird. Like she's got a helmet on and a really skinny neck. So I don't want to touch any of this. What I want to do is go kind of under the ear and start right here and just go down. See that? So now I still have all that neck to work with and blend, but here is nice and short. So now, it's nice, it's got a nice shape to it, but it doesn't look like she has a big helmet on. So I'll show you here. So that's the side that we just clipped. See that? So now everything looks nice and kind of blended. And I kind of skimmed off here so I can make the legs longer. See that? And compared to the other side here. So it's not too much of a difference, but you can kind of see the difference in length. See how here it sticks out? It's not as well blended as this side. See that? So we're gonna do the same to this side here, so it doesn't look so bulky. Okay. All right, Sandra, what do you think? Is all right? Is it acceptable? Okay.
I should know how to groom it by now, with all your teaching.
Yeah, right? It's all, you know. Well, you know, they say knowledge is not really power. Applied knowledge is power. Knowing is not enough.
I'm taking your job, don't worry. You have no worries here.
Okay. Well, then I'll stop sabotaging you. That was good. Okay. All right. There we go. All right, Sandra. I don't know if you know this or not, but I'm quite famous. I have 150 subscribers. I have a whopping 150 subscribers. Yeah, I'm not sure if you realize who you're talking to right now, who is standing in your presence. All right. Oh, man.
Should I get your autograph now
Oh. I think you'll have to get with my agent about that.
or later?
Yeah. Oh, man. All right. By the way, would you like to be my agent?
No,
I don't have an agent.
I don't know how to do an agent.
Oh, yeah, me neither. I'm not sure if I even need one.
I guess I'm just going to $1 agent.
What's that?
I guess I'm a $1 agent.
Oh, yeah, you could be the dog agent. Shoot.
I'm an owner or a manager or something.
Alrighty. Oh, they can't see what I'm doing over here on this side. Sorry about that. What can I do? Oh, I can come on this side here like that. Oh no, then Sandra's in the picture. Oh shoot. Okay, well I'm just gonna let that fall. Oh my god. Okay.
Easy, I can get in the background.
Oh no. No, it's alright. Shoot, I'm gonna figure this out. So we'll just spin the table around here. Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay. Alright. Alright. This is normal, Sandra. We're supposed to. Oh, she turned. Okay, there we go.
Because I know my part.
Yeah, right? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're so pretty. So fluffy.
Okay, so we did the rest of the body with that one comb, which says a 13 millimeter, or half an inch if you do inches. Now we're gonna do the legs with this A comb. So, oh, good girl, Nikki. So this is a 19 millimeter. So this is 6 millimeters longer than the top of the body. So the chest here we did with 10 millimeters, and then we blended it with 13 millimeters. Now we're gonna blend it into longer legs, which are 19 millimeters. Okay. And I know I say like comb up, and it is good. It is good to comb up before you clip, but usually with the legs I found it's doesn't really make a big difference. So alrighty. Now at this point, get some of that. See, now her legs still have that, that volume, that mass to it, so that when she stands up, it doesn't look like she's standing on chicken legs, like she's got these flimsy legs. Now she actually looks, let me see if I can. Sorry. Alrighty. There we go. Can you stand up, girl? There we go. So now when you look at her, she looks nice and shaped. See that? She has a nice shape to her, and her legs look nice and balanced with the length of her body. And now I just need to round her head out with the scissors, and then I'll round and kind of tidy up with scissors on her feet, and she's pretty much done. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, Bianca, there goes the pro. Hello what's up, Bianca from Germany? Oh my goodness. Hey, I told you, Sandra.
You're known all over the world.
Oh man, international. Alrighty.
Sally.
Apparently,
Sally.
everybody in the world likes to see somebody fumble around and make mistakes. Live. Okay. So, what I like to do is I like to start with the head. So let me see here if I can. Okay, I'll get her to. There we go. Oh, sorry, bro. Okay. No? Yeah? Okay. Alright. So, what I'm gonna do is just clean up right here in front of her eyes, real quick.
Hello? You heard anything?
But you want to make sure not to get here in the middle of the eyes.
That's what I was wondering.
Just, okay. See, so Bijans are super smart, and so are poodles. Bijans and poodles, they just seem to have really, really, just high, like calculating, memory and everything. So I moved the bar because she was using the bar as an to obstacle. I moved it to the corner here, and now she's using it to block me from being able to work on her again, right? And it's like, wow. Rather than, because that used to frustrate me, especially when the dogs were like so smart, and they're just like outsmarting me, I would get frustrated because I'm trying to finish this up, Now I instead of letting it frustrate me, I allow it to fascinate me, like, wow, isn't this incredible? Her reasoning ability, because she's had plenty of breaks. I actually gave her like 3 breaks earlier. So she's not that tired. If anything, I'm tired. What she's doing is she's saying like, I don't really want to do this right now, And so she's using this as a way. So what I'm going to do, David Force, hey, what's up? I am having a good day, especially now that you're here, David. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and take this off. There we go. Now she sees that it doesn't really matter what she does. I'm going to find a way, and I'm not going to allow her to frustrate me, because then you're allowing the dog to control and dictate your emotions, and you don't want the dog to make those kind of decisions for you. Okay, so let's see here. Can I? Let's see. Oh, shit. Okay, maybe right there. Okay, hopefully it won't fall. Okay, so here's a little trick I learned back in Nam. No, I'm just kidding. I'll stop using that joke one day. But here's a little trick. You flip the scissors into your... And Janine, Grooms by Janine, actually told me that this is also called the palming the shears. So what you do is you just flip it over and you palm the shear. You hold it like that. And that way when you comb, the scissors are away from the dogs. And it's not going to hurt anyone. It also saves time because now I could put the comb here, boom, and I'm ready to go. So we're just under the eye. I don't want to get in the middle where the stop is because I'm going to use all this hair in the middle to shape that Bichon visor. So what I want is just the hair under the eyes. There we go, see? So now Now you can actually see the eyes. It's opened up a little bit. See that? Why is it so? There we go. All right. So now that we got under the eyes opened up, I'm gonna comb everything forward here to work on that Bijan visor, that Bijan head. They actually in the breed profile, I think it's in the AKC breed profile, but it says that the proper expression, they're supposed to look a little pissed. Okay, so because I'm gonna make a V, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn my curved shears. See these are curved shears? I'm gonna turn this outward like that. See that? So not this way, but this way. So I can make this line here, and then I'm gonna turn it and make this line here. See that? So it's gonna be like a triangle coming down here, and then from here coming down here. Okay? So again, boom, comb, boom. Now what you want to do is cut in that V. There we go. So we cut in that V above the eye. And then we want to do it on the other side as well. Okay, so far, this is what we're got. See that? Now you can actually see like a triangle. Now we're gonna kind of soften and shape that up. Okay. Oh, Nikki, she's like, I'm ready for a nap. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just gonna soften this up a little bit. There we go. There we go. Oh, she's even better. It's a YouTube star. I hear YouTube stars are even better these days.
Oh, wow. I mean,
Yeah.
you're really good, Nikki.
Okay. Okay. So I'm just cleaning up a little bit so that we can open up her eyes. There we go. Okay. Okay, so now that we have her front done, see that? Now we're gonna go ahead and scissor everything else into it, right? And her ears, I'm going to treat as part of the head. So I'm not gonna comb her ear out separately. I'm just gonna comb it with the rest of the hair on her head. So just comb it all up, and then what we do is we imagine that round snowball fluffy head, and then you cut all the hairs that come out of that imaginary line, that stick out of that line in your head. You just go ahead and trim away all the hairs that stick out of that circle. So that's why I like to consider the scissors and all the tools that we use, the clippers, I like to consider them the groomer's chisel. Because just like Michelangelo said about, Michelangelo said about his statue of King David, he said, I did not create King David. He was already in there in the marble. I just chiseled away the excess. And I really love that. And I think that's, as groomers, that's kind of what we do. You know, this round, beautiful head's already there. I just have to chisel away the excess. Okay. Okay. So let me just show everybody where we're at so far. So now I've got the head, the ears, kind of rounded in, right? There we go. And she looks, you know, a little pissed, right? That's supposed to be the expression, the proper expression. Okay, so now what I like to do is once I get to this point, so I have my thinners here, right? But then I have a longer one, which these are thinners too, but they cut a little bit better and they give me more of a cut. So I use this to kind of blend. So just kind of blend everything in now, soften up the lines. Okay, so there we go. So from this angle, you can see it's nice and blended. See that? Nice and round and blended. There we go. So from the back, oh, there we go. Get that off. And then from the front, there we go. Oh, I see a little hair sticking up right there, so I'll go ahead and take that. With my thinners here. There we go. There we go. There we go. So now all I have to do is just round the feet and we're pretty much done. So I'll show you how I do that. First, you want to flip the shears like that and then just flip it again and flip it out and just keep doing that. All right. Anyways, but yeah, see how when I hold it like this, the scissors are pointing up and it can really hurt someone. And that's how I used to do it just to save time. But now that I've learned the scissor flip, you know, now it's tucked in safe. And it's also called palming the shears. Thank you, Janine. Grooming by Janine. Grooms by Janine. She has a YouTube channel that she just started. Excellent, excellent information. Great resource if you're into dog grooming or just into personal development even. She's kind of touching on a lot of stuff that I like to talk about, you know, personal development and just, you know, positive thinking and things like that. So, Grooms by Janine, if you guys are interested in other YouTubers who, you know, are sharing good information, kind of helping the grooming industry out and helping pet parents, you know, with grooming information. So I like to lift the foot up and get the bottom of the foot first. Just kind of clean everything up. Even though I did shave the pads before the bath, after the bath, you see some hair stick out. So once I get the bottom of the foot clipped or trimmed, there we go. Then I like to go around. Okay, I like to go around the bottom of the foot. Go ahead and round it. Kind of bevel those feet so that they stay clean when she runs around outside. Okay.
I feel like I have a partner in the Hartford, and
we go.
And get other incredible benefits like new car replacement and lifetime availability.
And then this is also when I, go ahead and just blend everything that kind of sticks out. Because with the clippers and the comb guards, you're not gonna get a perfect blend job. It's just gonna kind of get everything the same length. So if you want to blend everything, you really got to go back through with the scissors and blend it by hand. Which is why if you have scissor skills, you have such a huge advantage over the competition that does not have a lot of scissor skills. Because a lot of groomers, they rely too much on the clippers. And they don't really spend enough time, in my opinion, working on their scissor skills, on their scissor control. And so that the thing is, when you have really good scissor control, your grooms are going to turn out a lot sharper, a lot cleaner and crisper than someone who just tries to finish with the clippers. And so even though the customer can't really put their hand on it, their finger on it, like you don't really know what it is about your grooms that they like so much compared to other groomers. Even though they don't really know, their eye still sees it. Their eye still picks up that the lines are a little cleaner, a little sharper, They look a little bit more balanced and symmetrical. There we go. There we go. Oop. There we go. Alrighty. Oh shoot, I can't even see what I'm doing. Okay, let me try to go from this angle here. Alrighty, now the other foot. Oh.
Excuse me, I'm still trying to It's been very upsetting. Take it that's not a prop.
No, it's a real live 38. This is Gardner. I had all the furniture used a few years ago.
Got a very good deal.
Who's your home? Texas Theater. There was an unsolved murder
consultation, call 1-800-893-6632. That's 1-800-893-6632.
Hello?
Robbery theory seemed solid at the time. That part of Francisville option told us. Same MO.
Okay. Okay. Alrighty. So what I'm doing now is just touching everything up. So now she's pretty much done. I just wanted to touch up a little bit of that hair that was in between the eyes. Oh. Right there. Okay, I'll touch that up. Okay. Alrighty, so now
Wow.
I'm just gonna go through and just kind of see these little uneven areas. Just kind of go through and scissor that up. But other than that, she's pretty much done. Let's show you off, Nikki.
Really?
You want to stand up? There we go. Look at that.
Wow.
Nice. So I'm gonna comb that out one more time so it doesn't look so, you know, raggedy there. We're gonna make sure that looks nice and smooth by combing that out. But yeah, she's pretty much done. If you guys want to go ahead and take off now, I'm gonna go ahead and just finish everything up real quick. All right. There we go. Okay, so we'll just comb all this out a little bit. Round out these feet real nice. There we go. Go.
They would have three big, and I don't know if mom would, but I guess mom would get them out. Yeah, cause I take Cleo to the house, but I don't keep her there overnight. One reason, I can't set the cat food down when she's at the eating. And she's learned that if she goes over there where it sits, sometimes she's funny. I said, girl, you're smart. Yeah. Well, hello.
There's Dallas lurking.
No, he's asleep.
Still
Yeah, he's still kicking.
Okay.
And Nikki's getting groomed.
Yeah, Nikki is finally done. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Nikki's done. Nikki, you get to go potty.
Yeah. So there she is.
Hi, June.
Hi, Michael.
Look at you.
Yeah, nice fluffy tail now.
Good job. Come on, you can do it.
Okay, let me let her down. All right, Nikki, good job. You're such a good girl. Awesome. So,
Come on, Nikki.
okay.
Nikki.
Oh,
Come on.
Share. What's up, Share M? What I know, Jun. Yeah, nice. Beat me to it, right? David T. Hi, June. Those here watching. How's everybody? What's up, David? Hey, I just got your text message that came in. Anyways, I'll check your text message in a minute. I gotta go ahead and get that next dog done, and I got a lot to do. I'll see you guys. Hey, you know what? I almost forgot. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for joining me. I honor the light in you that's also in me.